Welcome back to Levant TV Press Review. Let's start by taking a look at today's front pages in the Middle East. From the UAE, the Khalij Times leads this paper reporting that the Abu Dhabi Department of Finance and the Central Bank of the UAE have announced the signing of an agreement between the two governments of Dubai and Abu Dhabi for refinancing a $10 billion loan. It also reports on Crimea's referendum to break away from Ukraine and join Russia. Israel's Jerusalem Post reports that the government officials have said that the current round of diplomatic negotiations will only yield results if the Palestinians want them to work and lend their hand in making them work. It also reports that Russia's state media has claimed Crimeans voted overwhelmingly to break with Ukraine and join Russia, as Kiev accused Moscow of pouring forces into the peninsula. The Saudi Gazette leads its front page reporting that Saudi Arabia and China have expressed their determination to raise the level of strategic relations and agreed to deepen cooperation in all fields. It also reports that Saudi Arabia and Belgium have signed 15 agreements in the fields of infrastructure, sciences, health, transportation, energy, engineering, information technology, and communications. And from Beirut, the Daily Star reports that security forces have detonated an explosive-laden vehicle in the Bekaa Valley east of Lebanon. It also reports that a car bomb has exploded outside a Libyan army base in the eastern city of Benghazi, killing at least 5 people and wounding others. Egypt Independent reports that 2 policemen have been killed during a security raid that targeted wanted suspects for possessing weapons. It also reports that Britain has handed over all but 2 of its remaining bases in Afghanistan's Helmand province to local forces as part of its planned full withdrawal by the end of 2014. Let's take a look now at the top Middle East news from UK papers. The Daily Telegraph leads its Middle East section reporting that senior Israeli Minister Moshe Ya'alon has predicted there will be no peace agreement with the Palestinians in his lifetime as Mahmoud Abbas flies to Washington to meet Barack Obama. The paper says that the defense minister's comments reflected his well-known skepticism towards the peace process, but were also indicative of a growing pessimism on all sides about the outcome of talks whose 9-month time frame is due to expire next month. The Independent leads its Middle East section reporting that Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas is likely to travel to tell President Barack Obama he's unwilling to compromise further in peace process with Israel when he visits Washington. The paper says the Palestinians are worried they will be the ones pressured to concede, since that is politically easier for the Obama administration than squeezing Israel and colliding with its powerful US lobby. And The Guardian leads its Middle East section reporting that US Navy SEALs have boarded and taken control of a tanker near Cyprus that had loaded crude oil at a port held by rebels in eastern Libya. The Morning Glory tanker had been loaded with 234,000 barrels of crude oil. And now let's have a look at Middle East stories in international papers. From China, the Global Times leads reporting that the King of Bahrain, Hamid bin Isa Al Khalifa, is scheduled to visit Pakistan from March the 18th to the 20th on the invitation of Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif for bilateral talks, which will focus on economic ties. The visit will be the first official visit of the King of Bahrain to Pakistan in 4 decades. The Deutsche Welle leads its Middle East section reporting that forces from the US Navy Special Operations Unit, known as the SEALs, have boarded and taken control of a North Korea-flagged tanker. Armed men had recently seized the vessel holding oil owned by the Libyan government. And finally, the New York Times leads its Middle East section reporting that President Obama will meet President Mahmoud Abbas of the Palestinian Authority at the White House amid signs that the peace process has hit a roadblock of Israel's insistence that the Palestinians formally recognize it as a Jewish state. And for more updates, please visit Levant.tv. Thanks for watching. Be sure to join us again tomorrow, and bye for now.